Hello, everybody. Welcome to Release with Ease. I am your host, Edith Bekis, and this show was brought to you by Bold Brave TV. In this show today, in this episode, we are going to cover more information about the chakras, the chakra system, energy system in your body. How is it actually affecting your well-being, your physical and mental health? And we're also going to do a powerful meditation to balance the chakras. Why is it so important right now? Because we are in a turbulent times. The new moon is coming tomorrow with the eclipse, and it's a very powerful shifting manifesting season. So when your chakras are cleaned, it's actually much better for your manifestation, for your progress. So before I begin, I would like shortly introduce myself, because this is your first time here. So I'm a Reiki master, Shechem healer, and karma yogi. I have more than 20 years of experience in spiritual modalities, and I help people with PTSD, depression, insomnia, anger issues, addictions, mostly with mental illnesses, but also with physical issues as well. And I mostly use the karma yoga healing techniques, which are 60,000 years old karma Adiyogi Shiva techniques, basically. I'm also a number one bestseller author and also a humanitarian award winner. So I am more than happy here to assist you on your healing journey. And that's what we're going to do today as well. I'm going to assist you balancing your chakras. And let's see why is it so important. Okay. So what are the chakras? The chakras are your energy centers in your energy body. These energy centers are perfectly aligned with your gland system. The gland system, which is producing your hormones, your chemicals, in your body. So if you think about it, you know how much is affecting you, right? Your hormonal production. So when these energy centers get affected by outside or other kinds of influences, which I'm going to talk about later, basically it's affecting your gland system as well directly. So that's why it's so important to make sure that your energy body, your energy centers are clean and cleared and balanced, so then your gland system is also healthier and are able to produce the necessary hormones for your well-being, for your body. Probably you know that when the hormones are off, then is affecting your mental health as well, how you react in certain situations, but also your physicality, right? So it's really important. And then besides the glands, there are other organs in your body which is around these chakras, and again can be affected through the chakras state, like how is the chakra, it can affect also your physical body. So we have 7 chakras in the body, which is aligned with our physical body. So these called the 7 main chakras. These are the root chakra, is by your roots, which means the bottom of your trunk, basically, where you sit. That is where your root chakra is. And then you have your sacral chakra in the lower belly area, where is your pelvic area. Then you have the solar plexus by your stomach. And then you have your heart chakra by your chest, and then the throat chakra by your throat. You have the third eye between your eyebrows, and then you have the crown chakra at the top of your head, basically. So when these chakras get blocked, again, they can cause mental and physical issues, and this can become a cycle, because if they ruining your physical health and mental health, then is eventually is affecting your emotions. So how these chakras actually get blocked, and how is it related to your emotions and triggers and even your traumas? I work a lot with people about trauma, so I want to bring it to you together, how they are actually connected. All right. So when you get triggered, it could happen from outside influence, maybe you're watching news, horror movies, maybe something happens to your family members or at work, or even you have your own thoughts, your memories, which is triggering you. So when you get triggered, you reacting with negative emotions, and these negative emotions is the way how they affecting the chakra is start blocking your chakras. It depends which area of your life you are experiencing negative emotions is actually reflecting in different chakras, and is blocking different chakras. And when they get blocked, it means that the life energy can't flow through them, and then that's why it's also start to get affected the organs around them. The life energy is coming through your crown chakra, through the divine, and it can come also from earth, through again through your root chakra. So it's kind of like flowing through you, right? So when the chakras are blocked, this energy can't flow through you properly, and that's when it's the blockages causing issues. So I'm going to go through like one by one the chakras, the main chakras, like what kind of emotions is actually creating these issues. So then you can understand better, like if you're experiencing certain mental or physical issues, then where is it affecting you? Okay. So let's start with the root chakra. The root chakra is connecting obviously with your roots, which is also your parents, ancestors. So if you are experiencing negative emotions around your parents and ancestors, or your home country as well, because that's also your roots, right? Then that can actually block your chakra. What does it mean experiencing some issues with or have negative emotions around it? Might you have some regrets? Might you have some guilt or shame around the connections? Or might you are angry around certain situations, or you could feel like disappointed or betrayed from those areas, right? The other area which is also affecting the root chakra is the finances, stability, security. Again, because that's your base, right? So when these things are off and then you're feeling negative emotions around those situations and you start to have like blockages in the root chakra, how you're going to experience this is like going to have some dense energy there. So when you have some dense energy in the root chakra and it's manifest into a physical illness, then later it could cause like even leg pains or pain in your feet, or like your ankles, knees. So those area is also directly connected to your root chakra. So again, if you're experiencing some pains in your legs or in your bottom of your trunk area, then you know that you have some issues at the root chakra. You need to clear the root chakra area. Basically, the root chakra color is red. So the easiest way to actually heal or clear the root chakra is wearing red clothes, like a red pants, for example, or using even red pillows in the house, red things in the house, if you want to heal that area, and eating red fruits or vegetables. Then also, other thing is, which is the most important, is when you know the issue, when you know how you feel about certain things, these things in your life, then how you can actually forgive, because the forgiveness is the first step to let go that situation, so it's not going to affect you emotionally. So just step into those situations and see like how can you forgive to yourself for the guilt and shame, and how can you forgive to others, and how can you let go that situation basically which is causing you that frustration or negative emotions. Then it's eventually gonna clear up that area. While we are talking about dense energy, you can imagine the dense energy, like, because we are an energetic beings, right? It's not just the energy body, but our whole physical body is energy. Basically, our cells are just energetically moving next to each other. So we are buzzing literally. When we're going to do the meditation soon, you're going to feel, if you've done it, if you've never done it before with me, this is going to be your first time, then you're going to literally feel buzzing in your whole body. When you connect with the higher energy, you raise your vibration, so you're going to feel more that, yeah, we are actually energy. So what I'm talking about, like when you have dense energy in the body, you can also move it out of your body through movements. That's why, for example, the yoga asanas are so important, or like the tai chi movements, or also just dancing, like the belly dancing and so on and so forth. If you do some belly dance with your lower area of your body, moving out those dense energies, that also helps. So people usually think that, oh, I have pain in certain area of my body, then I just need to rest and take a painkiller. But actually, if you move the area where is the pain, you can release the pain by the movements, because it's dense energy. Okay, so don't be scared of a pain. Don't be scared like, oh, it's a pain there, so I have to be like very careful with that area. No, 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 you need to move out that pain from that area, because it's dense energy. Okay. um, so the next one is the sacral chakra. So above the root chakra is the sacral chakra, which is the color orange. So eventually, I mean, So if it's blocked, then highly recommended to wear again orange things or orange clothes, or have around you some orange colors, and also eating orange fruits or vegetables. Okay, so what's happening with the root, with the sacral chakra? The sacral chakra, also called the sexual chakra. So it's when you have any regrets or negative emotions, anything about relationships, especially private, personal relationships, that's affecting your sacral chakra. So let's say you were in an abused relationship, or you were abused sexually, then your sacral chakra is most likely blocked, unless you already forgive to that person, whoever betrayed you in that area, right? It's possible that you are now in a very loving relationship, but you used to be in a bad relationship. Your sacral chakra can be still blocked because you still have negative emotions related to the old relationship, right? How do you know that your sacral chakra is blocked? One of the signs is like the sacral chakra also represent passion. Are you passionate about certain things, your purpose, your life, your hobbies, your partner? Are you passionate? Because if you are not passionate about certain things, then it's probably your sacral chakra is blocked, because the energy in the sacral chakra is open and vibrant. Then you are more passionate about life and about everything in your life, right? And then it's also, if you think about it, is affecting your success, is affecting your results, is affecting your work and career as well, every area of your life. So taking care of your sacral chakra is really important, as much as the root chakra, if you want a stable, successful life, basically. So what emotions blocking it? Again, betrayal, feeling sad, angry, feeling disappointed, upset, whatever is comes up when it's related to your old relationships, basically, or your current relationship, if you are still in a toxic relationship, that is blocking the sacral chakra. How to heal the sacral chakra, how to release? We talked about the colors, but also for the forgiveness towards those people who betrayed you, who hurt you, basically. And if you are currently in a situation where you got hurt continuously, I always recommend to leave the situation, because especially if it's already abusive, because you never know when an abusive relationship becomes actually fatal. So save yourself if you are in an abusive relationship. So the next step is the solar plexus. Oh, I haven't talked about illnesses. So basically, in pelvic area, with the sacral and sexual chakra, the pelvic area, if you have any illnesses around the digestive system, your womb, your even your kidneys, so anything in your lower trunk area, even your lower back pain, is related to that sacral chakra. So if you have pain in those areas, then it's most likely because you have blocked sacral chakra. Okay. So the next one is your solar plexus. Solar plexus is really important, again, for success, to achieving your goals, because it's about your self-esteem. It's about your worthiness. How worthy you feel about yourself, and it's also impacting your relationship, because you feel like unworthy or unlovable, or good enough, then basically it's affecting you. So the solar plexus is important, is the color of yellow. So eating any yellow fruits or vegetables is helps. And also what helping to deblock is, again, wearing yellow colors, and basically affirmations. The solar plexus is one of the easiest actually to balance it and deblock it, basically, is because it's related to you. So just you yourself believing in yourself and believing your greatness and telling yourself affirmations already helping to balance that chakra. Okay, so after the break, I'm going to return back with the rest of the chakras, explaining more about them and more about the meditation we are going to do. And stay with me, please, because it's really important for your well-being and for your health. And see you soon. You are watching Release with Ease. I am your host, Edith Bekis, and this show was brought to you by Bold Brave TV, and we are coming back after a couple of minutes break. Hello, hello. Welcome back to Release with Ease. I am your host, Edith Bekis, and this show was brought to you by Bold Brave TV. And let's continue to learn more about your chakras, your energy centers, so you can understand why certain pain, illnesses is occurring in your body, and how you can eliminate it, or how you can actually help with yourself, and to know that It's just, dense energies what you can actually move out or clear out, and it's not going to become a more serious illness later on, okay, if you catch it at the beginning, okay. So we talked about the root chakra, sacral chakra, and solar plexus until now. So let's move into your heart chakra. It's a very important chakra, obviously, and it can get blocked from many negative emotions, certain reactions, what you feel when you get triggered. So the heart chakra is connected with your guilt and shame, and we are so many times guilted and shamed by other people for things which is there is not even a reason for that. It's just society, the expectation, or is their way of programming. So guilt and shame, one of the biggest things which is blocking the heart chakra. Then the sorrow, grief, and also being abandoned by parents and loneliness. So if any of this has happened to you in your lifetime, then most likely you experienced blockages in your heart, especially if you couldn't forgive to yourself and to the other people who've done this for you, right? To you. So as you've seen, half of the thing is here, like you need to forgive to yourself. The other half is basically to other people. I always recommend to actually make a list, like when I felt that I am guilty or ashamed to certain things in my life, and then you can make another list, like when was that I felt sorrow or grief, or I felt like abandoned or lonely, and you can see, like, can I forgive to those situations, to those people, and can I forgive to myself? And obviously that's highly recommended that you do, because that's how you can heal yourself and move on, right? And that's what we want to do. This is the best season for healing now, with the eclipses and with coming the new moon. This is perfect season for healing, and many people is experiencing the triggers now. It's coming up to the surface because the veil is thinning, so you can catch these triggers much better, much easier now to release and heal. That's why they're coming up, okay. And basically the whole year is going to be similar because of the snake year in Chinese horoscope, and in the snake year of the snake. And the snake is also shredding skin, shredding old wounds, old traumas. So it's gonna be a bit maybe longer than this couple of weeks, but this is the beginning of the real healing, right? Your healing journey. So with the heart chakra color is the green. So if you surround yourself with green colors, you eat green vegetables and green fruits, it's helping the heart chakra. Also, as I said, the if you actually think about it, like you set boundaries, you're not getting into situations when you can feel sorry, or when you feel a certain guilt or shame. How you can do that? For example, many people is feeling sorry just watching the social media or the news, because there's full of terrible situations there. So just watching the news and social media, you feel so many times sorry, and it's blocking your heart chakra. So don't do that for yourself, okay? If you can, just eliminate that, because it's hurting you physically, mentally, energetically, okay. So the other thing is what you can do again, with the cleansing of the energy, like the is green. And also if you have rose quartz, there is, I haven't talked about the crystals at the other areas, but here I'm mentioning the rose quartz because it's actually pink color instead of green. But the rose quartz is a very powerful crystal for chakra, for heart chakra cleansing. So if you can get a nice big piece of rose quartz and put it next to your bed, is also helping with the heart chakra. And why I'm mentioning it, because the heart chakra is one of the hardest to actually heal and release and clean. So most of the time when I'm having clients, then the most of the issue what we go through with the source memory healing, with the deep cleansing, is related to the heart chakra. And when we're talking about grief, is not just the grief when you lose a person, when they die, but it's also the grief of any losses, financial loss, or anything you lose, maybe a job, or you lose your girlfriend, or any loss can feel as a grief basically, and then affecting your heart chakra, like the heartbreak, right? So it's really important to clean the heart chakra and make sure that you can open your heart, because until it's blocked, what can it cause? It can cause heart disease, it can cause anything in your chest area, like cancer in breast cancer. It can cause anything in the lungs, so asthmatic situations, or lung cancer. Also anything in your upper back pain is also related to your heart chakra. So there are many bad diseases what you can actually encounter. Why you have a blocked heart chakra. So you need to work on it to heal, to release. And again, if something just starting, you feel just starting, then some dense energy, just move around, have some movements, dance, do some yoga and stuff like that. So then we're moving into your throat chakra. The throat chakra is the color blue. So anything with the blue, eat blue fruits, blue vegetables, wear something blue. The throat chakra is about speaking up for yourself. So when you actually repressed oppressed by other people, like they don't allow you to speak up, or they are manipulative around you, or they are just pushing you down, you don't feel like you can't speak up for yourself, basically you can't be your honest self, then this can be blocked easily. And then, or maybe you just say that you don't speak up for yourself because you want peace, right? Because you feel like you are not um, your verse or your rights is not justified. So if you don't want to be right, you want to be just kind and then keep the peace. But then you losing on like yourself, you don't go after your dreams, you don't speak up for yourself, basically just to keep the peace for everybody. So I had many clients who had actually thyroid issues. So thyroid gland is which is near to your throat chakra. So when the throat chakra is blocked, then you have thyroid issues. Might you're also one of them. And then they take medication for lifetime because of the hormonal production in their thyroid. So check it out, like how is it feels for you with the throat chakra blockage, because the thyroid, it's sometimes underproducing thyroid or overproducing thyroid, it doesn't matter, it's all because of the throat chakra is blocked. So just have the awareness, like where I'm not speaking up, where am I pressuring myself, and where is the area of my life I allow other people to come in front of me, right? So be more selfish, I would say, like self-care, self-awareness. See which area of your life you can actually take care of yourself more, right? So the next chakra is your third eye, which is really important for your visions, for your ideas, for your future. If you have a blocked third eye, basically you can feel um, that worry, that fear of the future, and then you feel like, oh, I'm not good enough to pursue anything, and I feel lost. I don't have clarity what I even want, right? So when you're working on your third eye, is the color indigo, basically. So then you opening up the third eye, then you feel more trust in the divine, in the system, in the flow. You feel more trust in your, even in your ideas, in your power, and then you move forward with no fear, like you become more fearless, bold, because of clearing your third eye. So then we go to the crown chakra. The crown chakra is very important to be more open-minded, experiencing growth and then self-development, opening up for more informations, and also to the divine energies, basically to experience more energy in your body. So when people has like blocked crown chakra, they can have feelings like they can have headaches, like migraine, and it can be the feeling like, okay, they trust less also about other informations. They are very narrow-minded people who has a blocked crown chakra. They not opening up to too much informations, and then they just trust themselves kind of way, like, oh, I know it better kind of way, right? So they are not open for other wisdom. Then they have a blocked crown chakra. I haven't talked about like what illnesses you can experience with your third eye. Is basically affecting your eyes. So your eyesight can be affected with blocked third eye, and also your ears is connected to the third eye. And with the throat chakra, I forgot to mention that with the throat chakra, you also, if you have any issues around your mouth, in your jaws and your nose, like sinuses, that's related to your throat chakra as well. So I know many people is also suffering from sinuses, blocked nose, or if you have allergic, then it's also related to that. So just see where you can speak up for yourself, okay? And again, with the ears, like some people, when you go through this how can I say, when you're raising your frequency and you're going through your spiritual journey, your spiritual awakening, you can have some ear ringings, some ear issues, because it's connected with your third eye, basically with your spiritual awakening. So you can have some strange things going on. I remember that once when I was doing very powerful meditations for the first time and allowed to enter lots of powerful energies into my system, then I had like a vertigo for a day, and then it was like insane powerful, and then I had to just get rid of it. So you can experience these kind of things with energies, so always just stay cool, like accept it and just find a solution, as fast as you can. Don't sit with it too long, and just know that everything is temporary. Okay, so for the meditation, what we are going to do after the break is going to be similar as we've done before. If you've been here before, the samadhi meditation, I'm just going to go deeper in the chakras. I'm going to take care more of the cleansing of the chakras during this today meditation. And we also going to activate the pineal gland. So we're gonna bring in the light into the cerebellum and then into the pineal gland to activate it. So we're gonna transcend into the subconscious mind, where it's very peaceful and calm, and actually you experience a self-healing also in your whole body. So we're going to vibrate there for a couple of minutes when we finish, because basically the guided meditation is 15 minutes, the guided part, but the real meditation starts when we finish the guiding, right? So that's when you step into that meditative state, when we're supposed to stay there for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, hours, but we're not going to do it in the show. So basically we just stay there maybe a minute, but then when you watch the recording, you can stay there longer as you want. Or you can visit my YouTube channel, Magical Karma Priestess. I have a playlist with many other meditations, and of course you can enjoy that for a longer period of time. So if you do this meditation, I highly recommend it to do it sit up straight or laying down, but if you're laying down, then make sure that your spine is straight. If you are driving, please stop the car, stay in a parking lot until you do the meditation, and before you drive away, just come out, get some fresh air, walk around your car before you sit back and continue driving. Okay, so because you might feel a bit sleepy and tired after the meditation, right after the meditation, because you are still on that theta and delta brain waves, which is much lower brain waves, so it's not recommended to drive in that condition. All right, so if you're ready, we're ready soon. Just prepare yourself. You can also shade your room, because if it's darker, it's better for your melatonin production, because you're also going to produce a couple of the main hormones like melatonin, serotonin, oxytocin, growth hormone, while we are doing this meditation. So if you can shade your room, it's also recommended. Okay, so we're coming back soon. You are watching Release with Ease. I am your host, Edith Bekis, and this show was brought to you by Bold Brave TV. See you soon. Hello, welcome back to Release with Ease. We are about to meditate. I am your host, Edith Bekis. So get ready for meditation. You can do it seated up straight or laying down. Make sure your spine is straight. All right, close your eyes. Relax your body. Breathe evenly. With every inhale, you inhale peace. With every exhale, you exhale toxins. Do this 4 to 5 times. Inhale peace, exhale toxins. Relax your jaw, relax your shoulders, relax your arms, relax your legs. Breathe evenly. Bring the energy from Mother Earth to your root chakra. Imagine that your root chakra is a flower bud, and the light strikes the flower bud, opening up the lotus flower of your root chakra, cleaning all the petals. And the flower starts swirling with the part of your eternal soul molecule inside, which was carried from lifetime to lifetime, bearing all your past memories, achievements, and failures. Spin the chakra as fast as you can, clockwise, with the speed of light, so you don't see the chakra anymore, only a circle. we release all the negative emotions related to your home country, your ancestors, your parents, your stability and security. And imagine that the light is filling up your organs around your root chakra. And they are full of light. They are brightened. And the light healing them. Bring the energy to your sacral chakra now. The light strikes the flower bud, opening up the lotus flower of your sacral chakra, cleaning all the petals. And the flower starts swirling with the part of your eternal soul molecule inside. Spin the chakra as fast as you can, clockwise. To release all the negative emotions related to your relationships, abuse, manipulation, betrayal. And the light fills up your intestines, your kidneys, your bladder. Your pelvic area is full of light. It's brightened. And the light is healing them. Bring the energy to your solar plexus now. The light strikes the flower bud, opening up the lotus flower of your solar plexus, cleaning all the petals. And the flower starts swirling with the part of your eternal soul molecule inside. Spin the chakra as fast as you can, clockwise. To release all the negative emotions related to your self-esteem, your worthiness. And the light fills up your stomach, your liver, your spine, and your gallbladder, and healing them. They are full of light, they are brightened. Bring the energy to your heart chakra now. The light strikes the flower bud, opening up the lotus flower of your heart chakra, cleaning all the petals. And the flower starts swirling with the part of your eternal soul molecule inside. Spin the chakra as fast as you can, clockwise. To release all the negative emotions related to guilt and shame, abandonment, loneliness, grief and sorrow. And the light fills up your heart, your arteries, your veins, and your lungs, and healing them. They are full of light, they are brightened. Bring the light to your throat chakra now. The light strikes the flower bud, opening up the lotus flower of your throat chakra, cleaning all the petals. And the flower starts swirling with the part of your eternal soul molecule inside. Spin the chakra as fast as you can, clockwise. to release the negative emotions related to pressure, criticism, judgment. And the light fills up your throat, your jaws, your chin, your cheeks, and your nose, and healing them. Bring the energy to your third eye now. The light strikes the flower bud, opening up the lotus flower of your third eye, cleaning all the petals. And the flower starts swirling with the part of your eternal soul molecule inside. Spin the chakra as fast as you can, clockwise, to release all the negative emotions related to the fear of the future, your worries, your negative assumptions. And the light fills up your brain, every cell in your brain, and healing them. Bring the energy to your crown chakra now. The light strikes the flower bud, opening up the lotus flower of your crown chakra, cleaning all the petals. And the flower starts swirling with the part of your eternal soul molecule inside. Spin the chakra as fast as you can, clockwise. And you feel that through your crown chakra you are connected to the divine, and through your root chakra to the Mother Earth. And between the two is the prana energy inside of you. Bring the energy to your 8th chakra now, which is 6 to 8 inches above your head. The chakra of your aura, soul star chakra. The light strikes the flower bud, opening up the lotus flower of your 8th chakra, cleaning all the petals. And the flower starts swirling with the part of your eternal soul molecule inside. Spin the chakra as fast as you can, clockwise. Now start to inhale from your root chakra towards your 8th chakra and exhale back to your root chakra by your spine. Inhale from your root chakra towards your 8th chakra and exhale back to your root chakra by your spine. Always focus on your 8th chakra. You will experience that your exhalation path is getting shorter and stops above your root chakra. This point is going to be your new inhalation point. And as you continue breathing, this point will move up on your spine and your breath is getting shorter and shorter until it stops for a while. Continue breathing towards your 8th chakra. Every noise besides my voice bring you deeper and deeper. Always focus on your 8th chakra. You can see that there is a ball of light on the 8th chakra. You can even rotate it around. Bring the light from this ball of light into your brain, into your body. See how it's dazzling like a sun ray. Now bring the column of light 4 to 5 times into your brain and accumulate it at the cerebellum, at the back of your brain. You can lift up your chin so the light has a straight path through your crown chakra. Now bring the light 4 to 5 times into your cerebellum and accumulate it there. And now bring the light continually from the cerebellum into your pineal gland, which is a P-shaped gland in the middle of your brain. Bring the light continually, and you will experience the unity with the divine. Bring all the light, and you become one with the Supreme Pure Consciousness. Always one, never separate. Allow yourself to go deeper and deeper. Enjoy this high vibration for cell level healing in your entire body. can also use this state of mind to visualize your desires for manifestation. Now, slowly bring your awareness back into your third eye, and you can open your eyes if you feel so. So, welcome back, everybody. Slowly coming back. I hope you enjoyed the meditation with the cleansing. So, what is happening to your body after this release? That now your chakras are actually balanced, deblocked, right? But whenever you get triggered again, they can get again underbalanced or overbalanced, basically. So then you need to do a cleansing again. So how to make sure that you're not getting triggered, or you don't need to do this, very often, or you don't your chakras is actually stay on a very healthy state, is basically going into deeper healing, as we talked about it, like forgiveness, and also for forgiving yourself and others. When you're doing those deeper healings, the triggers going to stop. And in the next episode, you are going to experience this very powerful healing technique, which I already talked about so many times, which is called source memory healing. We are going to do that in the next episode next week. And in this source memory healing, we're going to dive deep into your unconscious mind to heal the root cause of your current issue. And you're going to see that how much is going to shift your life, and how it's going to change your triggers, is going to stop, how you're going to get off from the emotional roller coaster. Obviously, it's going to be just one session, basically one group session. So nothing is guaranteed here that how much healing you can get from this, because on a private session, basically we do several memories, like 6 7 memories. Here probably we're gonna have time only for 2 3 memories, but it's gonna be still very beneficial for you, just at least releasing that part, and you're gonna feel already more liberated, much more on ease. It's gonna bring a different perspective into your life, and it's gonna be really great at this time period with the eclipse season, as I already talked about it. And we are experiencing many other shifts. What is also happening is that Venus is going back straight, and Mercury is going back straight, coming out of retrograde. Even though they're gonna have a couple of weeks shadow period, if we do it next week, we're gonna be just at the edge of the finishing the retrogrades. It's still the perfect time for release and healing, and still the eclipses have still effect for a couple of weeks. So it's really good to do the healing during the veil is actually thinner, and we are much closer to release this, and much easier to step into those memories and release them. So I highly recommend you to join next week, because we're going to do this deep release, and I will help you to make sure that you can step into that consciousness, and you can actually reach your memories, what needs to be healed. And I'm really looking forward to it, to show you this amazing powerful technique. And it's gonna be our first time here in Release with Ease, that we're going that deep, and we're releasing those memories, actually healing those memories for you, so you can experience better weeks, months coming forward, because Neptune is also moving from Capricorn into no, from Pisces, my apologies, from Pisces into Aries. So after 14 years, after many years sitting in Pisces, now we're going into Aries, which means that everything you dreamed of, but you still felt blocked or you still felt like you can't move forward. Now it's going to be the energy which allowing you to move forward in the next couple of years. So cleansing the past for you, cleansing these blockages in your system is going to allow you to step into your true self more and going forward, reaching your goals. All right. So this is what I want to show you next week. And I'm also highly recommend you to check out my school community. I have a school community. If you heard about school, it's an app. It's also on a website where there are several communities. I opened up my school community, which is Release with Ease as this show. And I have a group coaching going on there. So you can actually have access to my powerful meditation library where you can do karmic depth release, ancestral trauma healing, ancestral karma healing. There is also a life transformation system course which you can take, and also several workshops as you go through the gamification and you leveling up. There is some more powerful workshops opening up for you, and it's a welcoming community where you can share your struggles or you can ask questions. We are there to support you. And there is also a weekly class with me live, 90 minutes every week, when we do manifestations, healings, and coaching. So if you are interested to spend with me more time, you want to interact with me and with my community, then I highly recommend you to check out my school community. And this actually have a 7 days free trial right now. So you can join for free just to see, look around, how do you like it? And you can commit later, basically. So this is what I wanted to share with you today, and I'm very excited for this journey, especially with this Neptune with the powerful energies coming in. Because can you imagine when everybody suddenly start moving forward towards the dreams, like how much we can achieve in this world when everybody is just waking up from their dreamy life and then finally start working towards whatever they want to achieve. I really feel that it's going to be amazing, and everybody's going to be so supportive and collaborative with each other, and we're going to reach much more success in our life together. Because you are never alone. All right, you need to understand, might you feel lonely, but you are never alone, because there is always the divine supporting you, the angels, the spirit guides, and also many people around you. You just need to reach out, you just need to ask for help, ask for support, and everybody will jump in and help you. Okay, just have that mindset. All right, thank you so much for being here. You were watching Release with Ease. Your host, Edith Bekis, and this show was brought to you by Bold Brave TV. And see you next week. I'm very excited. Take care, everybody.